Hey everyone, it's Spartan Carlton, aka Fit Gramps, coming at you with one of the relics from my childhood. Yes, it's old. People ask me how old I am. Sometimes I'll tell them, hey, when I was a kid, the Dead Sea was just sick. It wasn't dead. Not as old as dirt, but I'm 52. So, all kidding aside, two things were certain when I was a kid. I could not play football, and I could not do push-ups. I had a lot of athletic ambition, but zero athleticism. I did go on to master one of those two, and it wasn't football. It was push ups. The Navy has a semi annual Navy wide PRT, physical readiness test, which before I retired became the physical fitness assessment. And I was able to max out the push-ups. When it was 67, I could do 67 for 100 points. When it moved upwards of 80, I worked at it until I got 100 points. And as I retired, I had a string of perfect scores of 300 on the physical fitness assessment. But I am here today to tell you that push-ups are overrated. And why would I say that? Because it seems that they have become the end all be all to assessing our holistic fitness or our masculine health. There's a problem. It falls short, and it also shortens the muscles in our chest, which leads to postural deviations, commonly referred to as kyphosis. It is seen or demonstrated with that forward head, the rounded shoulders. It's like we're trying to get in character for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. We can address those deviations. It's due to muscular imbalances. So what do? I call this a solution to slow motion suffocation. If we work the muscles in the back, particularly the upper back, we can begin to correct the posture and take the negative stress off of our shoulder girdle, our ribs, and our lungs. So I'm going to go over three options for you to kind of balance out a lot of the work we do, whether it's push-ups, chest press, chest flies. We want to focus on the posterior chain, which is often neglected. So we've got the high row. It can be done with a cable. It can be done with a braided cord. If you've got the cable, whatever your apparatus, grab the handles. Palms are going to be at shoulder height. Elbows are going to be at shoulder height, and we're going to pull back. We're going to imagine that we're pulling our arms over legs, so we're going to stay in the same plane. We're not going to drop the elbows and pull. We're going to keep them at shoulder height, pull, and release. The other option is the reverse pec deck. We see the chest fly where we grab the handles, squeeze in. Well, with the reverse pec deck, we're going to do the opposite. Move the apparatus handles around to the front. In the starting position, palms are going to be down, grab the handles, drive the handles out to the side. You're going to feel the muscles in your upper back contract. Those are your rhomboids. The other option is to do the reverse fly with a braided cord. Same is going to apply. We've got our hands at shoulder height. We're going to pull the cord apart and bring it back to the start. Now, we don't have to work on driving the hands past the shoulder. We just want them out to the side. We can stop slightly in front of the shoulder so that we don't aggravate the shoulder joint itself. So, quick recap. You heard it from me. Push-ups are overrated. We can correct postural deviations, commonly referred to as kyphosis, that head forward, the shoulders forward. We're focusing on the shoulders. We'll get to the head in another episode. But you've got your high row. You've got another option, your reverse fly on the pec deck or reverse pec deck, and you've got the reverse fly with the braided resistance cord. So get more oxygen in. Let us know how you're doing in the comments, how those exercises coming, which ones are you choosing, and basically we want a 2-to-1 ratio. If you're doing one set of flies or push-ups, you want to do 2 sets of exercise for the back. So maybe you'll do a reverse fly and a high row, or you'll do a reverse pec deck and a high row, or you'll do 2 sets of reverse flies or 2 sets of high rows or 2 sets of reverse pec deck. So it's up to you. Mix and match as as you feel led, and keep us posted. We'd love to hear how you're doing. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Share the channel with your friends. And of course, if the content was useful, hit that like button.